Attention all black people, we are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I am walking in Beauty Town in Wardolph, the beauty supply store, to let them know we are boycotting. Okay? Wow. It's kind of empty. It's quiet, but it's a few people in here. Attention all black people, we are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I don't know if y'all heard about it on TikTok, but a young 14-year-old boy was shot and killed in the back for allegedly stealing 4 bottles of water that he did not do. The verdict came out in June, and the Asian man was found not guilty. Black people are boycotting Asian businesses, and that includes beauty supply stores, hibachis, curryouts, spas, and nail salons. Please shop black. Please spend your dollars elsewhere. Black people are not supporting this. We're not spreading hate. We are spreading awareness. Please shop black. Support your black businesses. Justice for Cyrus. Stop shopping in here, black people. Huh? It's not black. No, it's not. It's Asian. Yeah. I'm trying to find black-owned beauty supply stores where we can shop. Have you ever heard of the Cyrus situation? Cyrus Belton, shot in the back by an Asian. We are not supporting Asian businesses. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm just spreading the word. It's all on TikTok. We're not supporting Asian businesses due to the murder of Cyrus Belton that occurred in South Carolina, which a 14-year-old boy was shot in the back by an Asian man. The verdict came out not guilty. We're boycotting Asian businesses. They do nothing for our communities. Nothing at all. Nothing. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. But I'm just letting y'all know. We're spending our dollars elsewhere. Black businesses. They don't value our money at all.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we are happy you found us. Please do well to subscribe, like the video, and share it so you won't get to miss our latest update. Today, we are looking at a story that has sparked intense debate across social media. It centers on the fatal shooting of a black teenager by an Asian store owner after the teenager was accused of stealing. The incident has led to widespread outrage, calls for justice, and growing boycott campaigns targeting some Asian-owned businesses. As the story spread online, people began sharing different opinions, personal experiences, and reactions, making the discussion even more heated. Before we go further, let's watch some of the clips.
Black people are boycotting Asian stores because an Asian store owner recently just offed a black kid, and this is the most stupidest thing ever. This is one of the most racist things you can ever do, and it's coming from black people, and I'm very disappointed, right? Because, you guys gone through the most, struggle in racism, so I thought you would be more understanding about, not turning things to racist issues immediately. But, here it is. You see a Chinese guy, or just an Asian guy, do something bad to a black guy, and you automatically start boycotting and stereotyping and grouping in all the other Asians? What the hell kind of logic is that? We do not associate with the guy. Have you seen a single Asian person, glorifying or saying that guy, he did it, that he did the right thing, that black kid deserved to have that happen to him? No. Who is supporting him? No one is supporting him. If the Chinese community was supporting that Chinese guy or Asian guy, then I would understand you're boycotting everyone. But literally no one is supporting him. We're all condemning him. Show me one person who's supporting that Asian store owner. What are we doing? Why are you becoming more racist? Why are we fighting racism with racism? This is the most stupidest thing ever, bro. If anything, this is raising racial tensions between blacks and Asians. This is the most stupidest. You're just sending everyone back. This is so stupid. Please do not do this, okay? I understand that, that black kid did not deserve to have that happen to him, all right? And I agree. We all agree on that. Every Chinese person or Asian person, I can, probably agree for them on their behalf, okay? We all, saying, that Asian guy did not, saying he's a bad person, he deserves to go to jail for a long time. We all agree on that. There's no need for you to start boycotting and become racist to other Asian stores because of this one singular incident. Are you stupid? What? If you see, your black friend doing this, genuinely please explain to them and calm them down, because this is not the right way to, combat racism.
Yo, this boycott might be the wake-up call that Asian people really needed. Hear me out. Everybody worried about how this boycott is going to hurt Asian businesses, but I'm more interested in what this boycott is going to make us become. Let's be real. Most of us are operating on formulas that were built 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago by our parents and grandparents. Shit not the same no more. The world changed since then. Technology changed. Communication changed. Man, everything changed. The only thing that ain't really changed is our systems. And here's another thing. Most other people look at Asians like we all the same, but that could be farthest from the truth. Because Asians as a whole is actually divided as fuck. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Cambodian, Thai, Filipino, those are all people from different countries. We completely different people. But in America, everybody looks at us like we're the same. So this boycott ain't just going to affect one group of Asians. It's going to affect Asians collectively in America. And history has shown, when pressure is applied to different groups of people at the same time, it has a way of making us realize that we got more in common than we actually thought. So could this boycott hurt many Asian businesses? You damn right. But could it also wake the Asian people up in a way that we never saw before? Absolutely. It can make us rethink how we operate and come up with new formulas instead of relying on old ones. It can make younger Asians start stepping up in a way that Asians ain't never stepped up before. Because one thing we Asians have always been good at is adapting. When times get hard, we adjust. When old opportunities disappear, we make new ones. When doors close, we build our own. So the question shouldn't be, what if the boycott hurts Asians? The question should be, what if this boycott wakes us the fuck up?
The Korean stock market crashed a week ago. Keep up the Asian boycott. Some of y'all are very ignorant. I'm not going to say dumb out of respect, but they are ignorant. Ignorance means you do not know or you are not educated in that topic. And it's okay to be ignorant. I'm ignorant about a lot of things. I don't know everything about the world. But as much as people can see on the news that the Korean stock market crashed, you should be able to Google it real quick to see why it crashed. At first, I was shocked to see people taking credit for this, saying it's because of these Asian boycotts on nail salons. But then I'd be reading the comments, and many people agree. And then I'll finally see a logical and intelligent comment that says, what does the Korean stock market crashing have anything to do with the Asian boycott? Look, I love black people. I have black friends. I want us all to get along. But some of y'all need to police up some of this ignorance, just like how I'm going to police up some of this anti-black hate. Like that Asian guy that burned that cross. No, that is not okay, and he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Asians said black Americans cannot do without them. They said black Americans cannot wear Nikes, they cannot wear makeup, they cannot do this, they cannot even do their common nails if eventually black Americans decide to boycott Asian in America. Look at the stores. Asian stores are empty. Their stores are empty. Black Americans are not opening their stores. They're not spending their dollar within the black community. Why do you think it is impossible to do something? I don't know. Now Asians are crying bitterly. Asians are saying they don't have anything to rely on because a lot of them rely on nail tech, salon shops, stores in America. Now black Americans are taking everything back. They're not destroying their properties. They're just saying we are no longer spending our dollar there. We are going to be spending it in the black community. They never even start. Asians are crying already. Don't ever underestimate the power of any ethnicity, honestly. Follow for more, Jerry.
Common sense approach. Now, I know most Asian business owners are probably thinking to themselves that this situation with black Americans banning supporting their businesses will eventually come to an end sooner than later, and it'll be back to business as usual. But to be honest with you, I don't think so. As you can see, these ladies getting it in, putting in work. I don't think so. I think you guys are in it for the long haul when it comes to black people supporting your businesses again. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why I think so. Number one, a lot of people been waiting on you to fuck up anyway. And that's just the truth. A lot of people have been waiting on you to fuck up. Which leads me to number two. You have close to 50 million black Americans in this country. A lot of them who have been waiting on the opportunity to provide these services to their community. But you was in the way, which goes back to number one. A lot of people been waiting on you to fuck up. And last but not least, a lot of black Americans have been talking to their children about this. And there's a lot of things you don't want to be in the eyes of your children, but you definitely don't want to be a hypocrite and to look weak in front of your children or in the eyes of your children. So for me to sit down and have these conversations with my children on why we shouldn't support these businesses and then to go and start back supporting them makes me a hypocrite to my child, and it also makes me look weak. So for the, it's a few more reasons, but those just a few reasons why I feel like things will never go back and be the same as it was. This common sense approach. I'm out.
Hey y'all, Miss B back again at another beauty supply store. And listen, I'm seeing all these sales. I saw 50% off, 75% off. And why is that? Because we are not up in there, y'all. I walked through this gigantic beauty supply store and the aisles were empty on a Saturday. We are doing it, y'all. Now, one thing I did notice though is that I saw a few black men in this store, which I was surprised by, but I know that y'all need your wave caps and your wave brushes and your clippers and all of that. I would only ask, please, let's all lock in. There are black-owned beauty supply stores in most areas. So guys, let's get on this. I know that y'all were concerned about whether or not the women were gonna follow through, and we are following through, y'all. So we need everybody to lock into this transfer of wealth, this blackout. We got this, y'all. We are doing it, and we need to do it together. So I love y'all. We are doing this thing, and I'm so proud.
Listen, I don't eat it. This is the law. You go somewhere, you don't eat the thing, you don't pay for it. If you want me to pay for it, I will have to pay it, and I will record it, and I will sue you guys because I do not eat that noodle.
Yeah, I was talking to the chef about that, and he said the best we can do is just like pay for the original price, which is like the $3.
I don't like it. My kids don't eat it.
Yeah, I understand that, but like that's the best that we can do, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we didn't eat it.
But I don't eat it.
Yeah, I was telling him, but that's like
the law.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's the law of the country. If you buy something, you don't eat it, you don't pay for it. I don't go with it. I don't live with it. You take it back, dog. Why would I pay for it?
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to.
Policy.
I like to keep my stuff.
That's my first time seeing that though. For
I'm
real.
gonna have to record that the whole incident and.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but
Probably I know it's not you, but if the owner was here and he heard that, I don't think he'd go back and forth for $5. I don't think he'll. No.
I come here all the time.
Yeah, I know you guys. You guys are like, I know your food order. But it's something that our manager told us that.
All right, no problem. We're gonna pay for it, but you guys gonna get a suit then for that.
No, that's fine.
It's like y'all forcing us to pay for something we didn't eat.
Yeah, of course. You guys can sue the manager or the owner. I don't know.
I come to this place. How do you call it?
What's this called? Noodle bar?
Noodle bar. Zen noodle bar. So I purchased some noodles for my son. He did not eat it, and they're telling me I actually give it, and they bring it to the back. And I told them I don't eat it. I cannot pay for it. And she's telling me I have to pay for it. You hear that?
Sue the manager or the owner. I don't know.
I come to this place. You call it?
What's it called? Noodle bar?
Noodle bar. Zen noodle bar. So I purchased some noodles for my son. He did not eat it. And they're telling me I actually give it and they bring it to the back. And I told them I don't eat it. I cannot pay for it. And she's telling me I have to pay for it. You hear that?
First man hear that. I should leave everything right now and pay for nothing.
Well, and shout out to the sister who's doing some good recon, in what they're saying about us as black people. So they're not apologetic about anything. They're just pissed off at you. Because how dare you, black people? So you remember we talked about last night about the collective self-esteem of black America and how black America for a very long time had this low self-esteem. That's why you beg for coalitions. You beg because you always wanted a friend. You always want a friend. If anybody just acknowledge you, you're like, oh my God, it's great, right? And now what's happening and what I have been seeing happening, which is a beautiful thing, mind you, your collective self-esteem is starting to raise. And when your collective self-esteem starts to raise, you're like, I don't need nobody. I'm good. Man, I got my community. What I need from them? Man, we got a whole $2 trillion that we make as a collective. Well, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. That's when you understand your power. That's when you understand your high collective self-esteem. Once you understand that you are the culture, not a culture, you're the culture. That's what also, like me, example, you know why I don't worry about, oh man, maybe I need to do some stuff to maybe cross over and try to, I don't have to cross over crap. You know why I don't have to cross over anything? Because I am part of the culture. Everybody want to be a part of the culture. I don't have to go chase nobody else's culture. All these different countries throughout the world is copying my culture. We're not copying theirs. Let's call it what it is. In a lot of these Asian countries, what hairstyles are they trying to do? Our hairstyles. What music are they trying to do? Our music. Look, K-pop, it comes directly from our music. They do hip hop. In Japan, they do all these different places. They doing us. We're not doing them. We're not walking around with no kimonos or nothing else over here in America. We are the trendsetters. We are the culture. And they get mad. Oh, black Americans think they're main characters because we are the main character. That's why a lot of you don't like us. And we're not even trying to be. That's the interesting part. We're not trying to be the main character. It's just in us to be the main character. Main character energy, whatever it is. Even the folks don't like that about us. That they got all this power and everything they have, and they still not the main character. They still looked at as lame. And the only time they even get halfway some acknowledgement is when they mimicking us. You can go all the way back to Elvis Presley, to whoever. They got to copy and mimic who we are because we are the culture. We are the salt of America. Take us away from America and you have nothing. And them folks can't stand us for that either. But they know they don't want us gone either. And see how the sisters talking about how some of them responding about they pissed off, but at the same time they like, well, when they gonna stop spending money with us? That's how the folks feel too. They are angry and upset with us all the time. But at the same time, they can't take a boycott from us either. Listen, Dr. King showed us one good year. One good year. Or it could be permanent. But one good year of boycott, sustained boycott, they will change laws and it will break businesses. One good year. One sustained year. That's all. And listen, if we do one sustained year and make an example, then these other groups will be like, yeah, let me go ahead on and leave them alone. I may not like them, but yeah. And see, at that point, remember we talked about last night how, the ADL and how they move and things like that. See, that's moving like them. That's a economic punishment. And Dr. King taught us that long time ago, and we don't use it enough. We don't got to go out there and commit no crime. We got to do nothing to nobody. All we got to do is say, hey, word on the street and everything what we doing right now, we ain't supporting you. We ain't supporting you. No.
After that Asian man got away with murdering a black teenager, this other Asian man came on the internet and said that it's impossible for the black community to boycott Asian businesses. And let's just show them that nothing's impossible. Because from now on, I'm not buying anything Asian. If I know any business that it's Asian owned or Asian people will get benefit from it, I will not be buying from them. And I hope people make lists of businesses that are Asian owned so we can start boycotting them, because the disrespect to not only get away with murder, but to come on the internet and taunt the black community, saying that it's impossible for them to boycott you. Yeah, we're not gonna tolerate that. Or as far as me, I'm joining in the boycotting. Like, I am not going to be buying nothing from Asian business. If I craving sushi, I'm gonna go to the Mexican restaurants who make Mexican sushi, and I'm gonna eat some Mexican sushi. But I'm no longer supporting Asian businesses. You guys suck, and you guys not only suck for like getting away with murder and joining in the white people for this systematic racist system, but you guys are dirtbags to even think that you can come on the internet and taunt black people like that. Like, how fucking dare you? And trust and believe, we will boycott you.
The Asian community is literally so anti-black, and it literally fucking pisses me off. Like, we are literally so uneducated, uninformed, just misinformed, everything about the black community, and it pisses me off. And like, it just boggles my mind how a lot of Asians see black people as beneath them. I shit you not, I literally saw someone on my story and I literally was so gagged. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? And I sent him a message, ask him if he's being serious about this. This guy is Bhutanese. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but like, I guess he got like some kind of spray tan or whatever because he's doing some kind of stupid movie shoot or whatever. Roy posts on his story and says, because his skin is like 10 shades darker or something, he said, "Can I say the N-word now?" with a ninja emoji next to it. I slid up so fucking quick and I asked this man, are you fucking serious right now? And guess what? That man left me on red. Need I say again that he is not black? He is Bhutanese from Bhutan or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Quite honestly, like, the Asian community is literally so underhandedly racist to the black community, and it just, like, not to mention the black community is one of the most supportive of marginalized groups that has ever, like, uplifted the Asian community and actually put effort into supporting us. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of Asians off for saying that, but it's literally the truth, and I fucking see it for what it is.
The business owner, like the Asian business owners, Chinese, Korean, I never know like which is which when I'm looking at them or talking to them, but they are in an uproar right now. They are so upset because it is said that their businesses are getting boycotted, that their parking lots are empty based off of a not guilty verdict that's recently happened prior to this weekend. And there's a lot of people upset, and people are really upset at the Asian community. I have never ever seen an Asian go off before until today. I have never seen a Korea or a Chinese person go off and just go in so hard until I seen it today on TikTok. These people are pissed. Allegedly, one Asian came back and said that we actually need them, that we can't make it without their businesses. They said everything that we buy is made in China, made in Korea, and so on and so on. The guy basically said that we cannot make it without their products. But yet, I don't think that he completely lied. If you go into our stores, 90% of what's on those shelves in the store, made in China. The next time you go to Walmart, Target, or any of those stores, pick up one of those coffee cups, look at the bottom of it, made in China. Your spoons, knife, and fork set, turn it over and look at it, made in China. The next time you go buy a blanket or something, look at the tag on the blanket, made in China. So they are talking, bro, and these people are pissed because they feel like the boycott is really affecting their businesses. And if it's true, and some of the videos I've seen on TikTok today is true, and they're not made up AI videos, it looks like that boycott is taking effect extremely fast. One lady pulled up to 3 of the nail salons, and every last one of them was empty, man. Now, I don't know if those nail salons open on Sunday. She could have been capping and pulled up on a day that they were closed, but it seems to me like those nail salons are open 7 days a week, man. But them Asians is starting to try to clap back, bro. Y'all better be careful. I ain't never seen an Asian go off like I seen today. It's getting crazy out here, y'all.
The hate is real. They done knocked out the windows to all these Asian-owned companies in the plaza where I work. Just take a look at this shit. They've knocked out the windows to all of these places. You see that? Come on down. Come on down. Knocked out the window here. See that? They didn't mess with the black barbershop, thank God. But you have to be careful the shit you say about the black community.
I got a question for you. Do you think that this was truly vandalism, or could this be an insurance claim? Because I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
I don't understand how the most educated group of people, Asians, can't figure out why Black Americans are trying to boycott their businesses. It's so crazy to me that Asians think Black Americans are doing this to get back at us, or that this is a generalization of all Asians, that we are all racist like Rick Chow. The boycott is pent-up frustration from years of Black Americans dealing with Asian-owned businesses and constantly getting racially profiled, followed, and the overall lack of respect that they have to deal with, even though they are these businesses' said main customers. Mind you, Asians that own said businesses in predominantly Black neighborhoods extract that money and go take it back to their own communities. So Black Americans are collectively trying to say, if you're going to come in here and take our money and leave, the very least you can do is treat us like a normal human being and not assume that every Black person that walks in the door in a Black neighborhood is a criminal. Seems pretty reasonable to me.
To the Asian man who challenged all Black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if Black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
So we are boycotting the Asians because they mistreated us. That's not how this is supposed to work. You shouldn't be patronizing the Asians anyway, because you should desire independent Black economic infrastructure.
Right.
So we shouldn't even be in this position. So the question becomes this: when we're no longer angry at the Asians, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go right back to their businesses, because it's the same thing we do with the Caucasians. We don't need a boycott movement. We need a divestment movement. But the reason Black America is stuck in the boycott stage of revolution is we lack the accountability, the responsibility, and the financial discipline to divest completely and create alternative structures and systems for our people to exist in. In other words, Cyrus Carmack Belton should have never been at Rick Chow's Sunoco gas station or Shell station in the first place, because there should have been a Black gas station. Carmelo Anthony should have never been at a predominantly white track meet, because he should have been attending a predominantly Black independent school.
So I came on here because I know I said I was boycotting Asian businesses, and I said I wasn't going to get my nails done. But here I am with a fresh set of nails. Yes, because I can do what I want. And they're press-ons, okay? Like I said, I'm going to continue to support Black businesses. If you have a Black press-on nail company, please drop the link below. These right here, I did buy off the TikTok shop, and it took me maybe 20 minutes to prep them, but I will not be going to Asian businesses, okay? I'm still supporting Black businesses, and this is a movement that's going to continue. Basically, it's a fund transfer. We're transferring funds into the Black community. That is it. It's not racist. It's a transfer of funds. I will drop the link somewhere down below if you want these press-ons. Again, if you own a press-on company that is Black owned, or if you have a Black-owned nail salon, please drop the company names and states below. I also want to thank everybody for all the support that I've gotten thus far. Keep the movement going.
Well, guys, I guess congratulations are in order. We have done it again. This is week 3 and the Black Wealth Transfer, what was initially the Asian business ban or boycott. It went from a boycott to a ban real quick. And now, as you can see, the stores are empty. This is on a Monday. This is around 5 o'clock after work time. Normally this is a good time to find this store very busy. Even during the weekday, it doesn't matter. And the fact that it's this empty is very telling. They dared us and we came, we saw, and we are conquering. I'm so proud of my community. I'm proud of everybody who is not shopping and who is intentionally looking for Black-owned businesses for your needs. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, because this little boy's life will not be in vain.
I saw this thing online of how the Black people are not going to these salons or this. They are seriously boycotting these Asian people. We are not funding them anymore. It's empty. Look at this. I thought it was a joke. Ain't nobody in there. Wow. Look at this. They are not playing. Talking all of that shit about the niggas, and the niggas ain't going in there to buy you nothing. Wow, I thought it was a joke, but they are not playing with these Asian people. Ain't nobody in there. Saying they don't need the black dollar. Uh-huh.
The video we have just watched shows people expressing anger, frustration, and sadness over the death of the Black teenager, with many believing he was wrongly accused before he was killed. Following the incident, some blacks and social media users called for boycotts of certain Asian-owned businesses, encouraging people to spend their money elsewhere. Others also shared their own experiences with discrimination, while some viewed that communities should stand together against racism and injustice. At the same time, there are people who disagree with damaging businesses or vandalizing people's property, saying that peaceful protests and lawful actions are better ways to seek justice. It is important to remember that the view expressed in the clips that we just watched are those of individuals speaking their minds, and they do not represent every member of the community. Do you believe economic boycotts are an effective way to demand for justice? Or do you think there are better ways to respond after a tragedy like this have happened? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a respectful comment below. If you find this video informative, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment and share. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.